Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Sam and welcome to a vlog. I haven't posted a vlog in so long. I think the last time I posted a vlog of any kind was when I was at Appalachian State University in my first year at university. I'm going into my fourth year at university now. Anyways, welcome to my vlog. If you're new here, hello. If you're not, welcome back. Where do I start? That's the thing. I feel like I have so much to talk about and so much to say. We're just gonna give a brief update. Last time you guys saw me, I was at Appalachian State University and I ended up transferring to UNCW, still in North Carolina, where I still am pursuing English, but instead I'm actually heading more of the journalism route instead of the teaching route. That's what originally I was gonna do, but I decided that teaching was not for me. I fell in love with journalism actually when I was at App State, and it just clicked with me and I ran with it. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in December of 2024, and I'm currently in grad school. I just finished my first semester of grad school. I'm getting my master's degree in English as well to hopefully have a step into publishing fields as well as editing fields as well as just journalism. I love writing, basically, long story short, to the point, cut to the chase. I love writing. I've been writing now since honestly, probably since my senior year of high school. I really haven't, I'm a bit of a late bloomer when it comes to writing. I haven't written a book. I haven't written much. I have two shorter stories that I have available to read to the public. One of them is published through the Indie Library, and I do a lot of journalism writing, so a lot of my work is based in journalism, but that is all changing with this vlog today, and it's actually a great segue into what we're doing. Today's vlog is we're going to a new coffee shop in Wilmington. I've never been to it. I actually found it through a friend of mine, and I want to go. I also want to get out of my apartment because I've been lazy all day yesterday. I'll explain what I did yesterday because I have two things I want to talk about. And I was just like, I think maybe I need to get out of my apartment to start my writing process. Speaking of my writing process, I have started a draft of a book that I started back in early of 2024. I love the concept, I love the idea, I love the characters, but I was a newbie at writing. I didn't know what went into my writing, and I didn't find my writing voice really up until last semester, so really fall of 2024. And something flipped in me that I was like, you know, it's time to quit pushing off my book. It's time to quit pushing off writing my book. Let's get it started. So I think the purpose and the point of these vlogs is to document my writing journey, but also to keep myself accountable, because I know that if I vlog, I write, and if I write, I have my book, and if I vlog, I have a documentation of it's just this whole big cycle. But anyways, that's what we're doing today. So we're gonna do that. Along with maybe, I'm not sure where the day is gonna take me. Usually my days are not really planned. I have like one main thing and then everything else surrounds it. Let's maybe do a quick what I've been up to real quick. Yesterday I decided to dedicate to a whole day of reading. I haven't had a whole day of reading in so long, especially because school's done, I've been done with work, and it was just time for me to sit down and read. I've also been trying to get through my TBR a little bit. I have a whole bookcase full of books I haven't even read, and I told myself I'm not buying any more books besides a new Ashley Poston book that's coming out, I think in July. But other than that, I'm refusing to buy any books this month, and I'm reading everything that's on my bookshelf. Not everything, but anything on my bookshelf. So let's talk about some of the books that I'm currently wanting to read and to get through for the month of June. And also a big motivator and factor into this is that my book club that I just started, which I love, they said that for the month of June, since it's the halfway point of the year, everyone, let's pick books that's been on our bookshelves we're wanting to read and bring those books in to the book club, and we will discuss them and talk about them. So my first book that I finished yesterday, I actually started it in June and I finished it yesterday. Oh my goodness, I finished it yesterday. I cannot believe I finished a book that fast, but I kind of was hooked on this one. This book is All Dead Girls Lie by Piper L. White. It's about a group of teenage girls. If you guys have ever watched Heathers mixed with Scream, this is it. It's about a group of teenage girls who are trying to figure out who killed two of their best friends, but mainly Quinn, the main character, is the one that's really solving it. I really liked this book. I will be posting a mini review on my Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, if you guys want to check out my Bookstagram, also my blog page, you guys can. I post a lot of content on there. Check out these Instagrams if you want to. Very highly active, and by the time this is out, there will be a mini review of this book on my Instagram. My current book that I'm reading is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I read Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life book last month when it came out, and I was honestly disappointed. I think it's because I read Funny Story as her first book, and I think that was her peak so far, and everything else has just been kind of like so we're gonna see how this goes. I can already tell I like the man love interest in this book compared to the others. I can already tell I like him. Already can tell. I'm only on page, I think 66. Yeah, I'm only on page 66, so chapter 5. But yes, this is it. Because we're having our book club this month, it's honestly pushed me to read this book. I've been wanting to read this book, but I've been also wanting to dedicate the proper time to read this book. I didn't want to skim through it. I wanted to take it all in because I know this person personally and I love her writing. All of her writing is so beautiful. I want to make sure that I give it the proper time and attention that it deserves. And that is The Worst of the Wicked by Megan Easley. I have been putting this book on my TBR every single month because something in me is like, you've got to read this book, you've got to read this book. So I found a physical copy. I actually bought the ebook, started reading the ebook, and then I realized I didn't like ebooks. So I was like, I'm not gonna read this book on an ebook because I'm not gonna enjoy it. This is a fantasy book written by Megan Easley. And it's about a king, an assassin, a general, a thief, a dragon slayer, a witch, and a forgotten enemy. So if you guys want to check this out, I will have it linked down below. Meg is an amazing person, and I'm really excited to read her book, and I will be giving this a book review on my blog, so keep posted on that. Because I have read a lot of fantasy books, so I feel like that I can give a good, accurate review versus a mystery thriller book where I've maybe read 2 in my whole entire reading. Again, I'm a late bloomer to the writing and reading world, so I haven't read much, but I've read a lot of the classics, which is really odd. Just for the summer, I've been seeing this book everywhere, and I actually came across it in a thrift store. As you can tell by the sides, my books never look like this, but I actually found it in a thrift store, and I was like, for 50 cents, I'm gonna buy you. And I also just want a fun, romantic summer read. Who doesn't? I'm hoping to get through my other 2 books by the time that I am actually supposed to have dedicated time on the beach, so I can read this book on the beach. So, we love living near an airport. These are my books that I am reading this month. Beyond excited to read them. We're gonna pack my bag to go to the coffee shop. Writing goals for today, I at least want to get some start of the story going. I'm not really the type of person to sit down and plan a bunch of things. I usually like to write a little bit and then go back and plan and then work from the planning that I did, because I feel like that if I plan everything, I get too hooked up into details, I get too hooked up into the minor things that I don't have the energy to sit down and write. So we have that. I also have my first draft that I'm probably going to be picking pieces from. Let's pack our bag. We're probably gonna write for maybe 2 hours, and then we're gonna come back here because I don't want to spend my whole day out because I have to work tomorrow. Let's go. So I just got back home. I actually got back home at the right time. Hold on. But I missed this thunderstorm, being out in this thunderstorm. So I'm so happy that I came back at the right time. I got a notification when I was out today that we weren't supposed to get thunderstorms till 4 p.m. And I was like, okay. So I was like, well, I need to be back here by 4. And then when I was in the Plato's Closet, I saw that it was like thunderstorm watch in your area. And I was like, okay, time to go home. Anyways, I did go to Plato's Closet before I came back to the apartment. I've been like wanting to find some pieces for my wardrobe that are very versatile. I recently just cleaned out my whole closet. I mean, I got rid of things that I don't wear anymore. I got rid of things that don't fit me anymore. And I'm left with a lot of my work clothes, which are business casual clothes. And I don't have any fun clothes that I can wear, like if I want to go out, or if I want to go out with friends, go see a movie, or just simply like to wear. So I've been trying to find pieces that I can wear kind of throughout the year instead of just spring and summer. 2 of the items, as sad as it is, are Shein items. I try to not buy fast fashion clothing when I am thrifting, but sometimes it's hard not to because that's kind of what is hoarding up thrift stores nowadays. So anyways, let's get to the point. First item here, I love this. This is something I would have never picked up actually. It's a pencil skirt, it's pink, and it's fitted. I have a love-hate relationship with pink and I'm trying to get over it. It's really cute. It is a Shein item, but I only paid $5 for it. I love how she fit on me. She fit comfortably. She made me feel good. So I did get her. She's very cute. Love her. I got these cargo pants here. They're a green material. They're very thin. They're a Target brand, but I got them for $5. They fit amazing. I do like the cargo style pants. I think these are cute if I wear with my Docs, my Birkenstocks, my Converse, my Adidas, my Reeboks. Just a very staple clothing item for me. So I really do like it. And also good for like summer, fall, winter, and spring. A year-round item. It is a little wrap skirt. This is the design on it, but it's a little wrap skirt. I love a good wrap skirt, especially because I'm on the coast now. These are really comfortable to wear to the beach, to wear out to dinners. Just in general, they're really cute. I've been wanting to find more shorter skirts. I have a lot of maxi skirts and longer skirts, and those are for more work. I got this one for $2.50. And last but not least, I did get a dress, kind of similar to the wrap skirt. It's blue, navy blue. You can wear this in spring, late summer, early fall. She was $1 and I got her for $5. It's $2.45. The storm does not look like it's gonna let up. I have no intentions of leaving the apartment anymore today. I'm staying here. I do need to do some laundry. I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do tonight. I'm probably gonna read. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.